So, you guys rush off to go find this building, or in the direction that Kelrick has indicated, because he hasn't told you why you need to go that way.
We're just following the dog.
Yeah.
Woof.
He's in human form.
So, you guys go running off in that direction. I actually have a map. Hang on. And about 20-30 minutes of travel, you come to a building, a big square structure. There's no door on the front of it. You can see sand has long since blown into the interior. The roof is still mostly intact, though most of the tiles are cracked and cragged and fallen off. And the door is like collapsed in, and there's like a ramp that leads down into the dark.
Speaking of dark,
I haven't put your tokens out yet.
Okay, great.
Well, it's better than sand.
Buster, Layla walks over and puts her hand on your cheek. Your skin is as soft as sand.
Thank you.
Buster doesn't even have skin. He has scales.
Right.
Okay.
I don't have skin.
Well, yes, you do. There's skin under the scales. It's just you gotta get it off first.
Okay. Oh no, wait.
That's one of the reasons that you can tell if your snake is fat is if you can see the skin between the scales.
Let me turn on global illumination for Chris because she can't see shit.
Can I ask?
There you go.
Can I ask Rahid? Have you ever seen like a building like this? Like
he nods, but then looks to Abala, who says, he is not to speak unless I tell him." And then she says, she nods and she says, "Yes, the buildings like this were built along the old roads for travelers, wayfarers, but it is not in use any longer." And she motions toward the collapsed door to like prove her point. There's a ramp that leads down into the building, and then you can see the floor is covered in sand. Inside, you can see some big like sandstone pillars holding the place up. And then I think Curtis, because it was dark vision at least, can see deeper down into the structure. There is a like off to the side, there's like a lion's head with a burble of water coming out of it, and then deep down in the center of it, there's a crack or a crag in the ground. As you guys come up to the building and start sort of examining it and looking around and asking questions about it, you start to hear the like a howling noise, like, and you look back behind you, and some miles away at this point, but still coming in quickly, you can see rolling like a wall of sand. It's hard to tell how big it is at this distance across the flat plains, but it is heading your way.
And, shit.
Abala says, "The desert is angry today. We should get inside and see if we cannot block this door."
I want to. Can I search for traps real quick?
Yeah, do an investigation.
Okay. Investigation. 10.
With a glance around and a check along the seam of the door that's no longer there, the place seems so old and disused that you think if there were any traps here, they're long gone.
Okay. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself and go inside first.
Okay, go for it. Why is your token always so tiny? Hang on, let me fix that real quick.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're petite.
So Jordan slides into the room, or vanishes, and then you guys hear his foot falls and dust stirs in front of you. And then, Jordan, you slip into the building.
I use my tail to sweep the sand up from behind me, just to
Yeah.
show people where I am. Can I? Are there like windows that are open like that?
No, it's a closed building. So you can see the crack that's split in the ground, some collapsed stonework, the little fountain off to the side, and then the floor is covered in sand.
I'm gonna.
There's one place in the wall where it's like there's a crack, like a crack in the wall over in this area where some spiky bushes had grown out at one point, but they've long since gone away. Like they dried out and cracked and dead.
I'm gonna go back and report everybody. Like, guys, in this corner, there are some stones that we could probably make use and try to block the door.
Sounds good to me.
All right, cracks knuckles.
I can help with that. Here, why don't who all is helping?
Me.
Me.
I'm definitely not the strongest, so
Come here.
Lead the way.
So Kelric is going to give Joy the nice polite pat. And yeah, congratulations, you now have bull strength.
wait, you gave it to me?
Yeah.
But I didn't want to help. Oh my
Making
god.
choices, Elric.
Now they don't have an excuse anymore.
It was your idea, you know?
Yeah, but it was my idea to supervise, not to
Well,
participate.
now you get to supervise with your hands.
Do I?
Can I make like a check to pick up these rocks?
Yeah, make an athletics check. I think you have advantage because of bull strength. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think other people were helping, so anybody else that wants to can make an athletics check. Okay, 17. 23.
Show off.
Do I get to use,
Fucking
do I get to use my
jag.
power? Do I get to use my powerful build for this?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to make an athletics check, I would let you do it with advantage because it's just carrying heavy things. Cool. Between the four of you, you're able to quite quickly get enough rock and stone together that there's going to be cracks and holes that you're not able to fill. But you're very quickly able to block off the door so that it'll at least provide you some semblance of protection. Here, in fact, I will.
Were
Block it off.
the thorn plant thingies in front of a window or something?
They are right here, in like a crack in the wall.
Hmm.
Can I do a perception check on this crack in the middle?
Yeah.
What is this over here?
It looks like it used to be, but now zooming in on the map, it looks like there's bones or something in it. It looks like it used to be like some kind of receptacle, maybe for drying grain or like storage, but there's just a smashed lid on top of it. Joyden, you go up and sort of lean over the crack, and coming out of it is like a cool breeze and like a damp smell. And listening closely, you can hear the burble of water. So perhaps it seems like it goes fairly deep. There's mushrooms growing all around it, and it seems like it goes much deeper, and there's moisture coming up out of it.
Can I try and identify the mushrooms?
Sure. You can do a nature check for me.
I'm gonna give myself guidance because I can do that.
They look tasty.
Gonna give myself guidance because I can do that. Oh wait, the roll not go through?
It doesn't roll it. It just gives the spell description.
Oh no, I put one in for nature.
Oh, I haven't seen a nature check yet.
Come on, Cat's Internet. Oh, you got 2 rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. He's the first one.
With the 20 plus whatever the D4 gives you from guidance, they are innocuous. They're like stuff that typically grows deeper underground, actually, like in caverns and things like that. But not something you have to worry about being harmful. They're probably edible in the sense that you could eat them, but probably not edible in the sense that they would taste good.
Hey,
Yeah,
we found you some more food to not like.
Don't give those to Ira.
I mean, we need to increase our palate range.
Mm-hmm. So she'll be like extra grateful when we give her some good food or something?
They're just like really dry, Buster, and like they make the inside of your mouth feel like if you put a piece of paper towel in it, it wicks away the moisture. It sort of feels like that, but they don't taste good. Or they don't have any effect on you.
Wait, so what was?
Record.
Oh, I was just asking what was in the crevice again. I didn't hear.
I heard
Oh, just water.
very deep down. Like there's no telling. I'll wait on casting anything.
Can I light the tip of this arrow on fire and drop it?
Yeah.
The whole building blows up.
You wrap it in something flammable and then drop it down in the crevice, and you can see it flicker like the flame for a long period of time, and then it disappears out of sight. And echoing up from the cavern a few seconds after it disappears from sight, you hear a splash and a hiss.
And it's pretty far down.
Far enough down that the little bit of light being shed from your, I think Rachel's dying. A little bit of light shed from the thing that you had lit on fire vanished out of sight before it hit the floor.
Cool.
Rachel, you okay over there?
I think something just went down the wrong pipe.
Denny, Rachel may need the Heimlich.
Yeah, Rachel may need the Heimlich.
That
You need some
maze.
water?
We've been worrying about you this whole time, Rachel.
I'm fine. It just went down the wrong pipe.
Okay.
So, to answer your questions, yes, it seems to be a very deep cavern.
Sorry.
You need some water?
Okay, so you guys spend a few minutes sort of exploring your space and getting hunkered down. And then after maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, the wind begins to pick up and get louder and louder. You can see the two scouts that you guys have with you, Abala and Rahid, are whacker.
Maybe we should take a minute.
You can see that they're getting nervous and like eyeing the walls and shifting uncomfortably.
What's up?
Give her the water. Abala looks at you and says, "Nothing good ever comes from the desert's anger."
Why would the desert be angry?
But like we're
She
indoors
shrugs.
though.
She nods. Yes.
So
Hopefully we will be safe.
Hmm.
And like to punctuate that saying, there's a woof noise on the walls on the outside. Something crashes into the outside of the walls. You can hear the wind whipping. Sand is pouring in through the cracks and crevices of the place. It's a sort of terrifying experience. Can you guys hear the music playing?
I did, but not anymore.
No.
Okay, hang on.
There it goes. Briefly.
Hang on. What about now?
I hear wind.
Yeah, so it should just be like wind and like a constant wind noise. I am not hearing it for some reason.
I'm not either. But that's not surprising.
Weird.
Roll 20.
It's there. I have cool music playing.
I hear it.
Okay.
Sorry.
So there's the sound of the wind constantly grinding, and then in the middle of this sound there's a wham, a slamming noise, and the building shakes. Dust coming from the walls, one of the tiles on the ceiling crashing down. The two scouts begin to circle away from the walls.
Can I make... Oh, man, there's no way I would know if this is a normal storm or not. I have no knowledge of the desert.
You can make a nature check? I can make a nature check. Can I make a nature check?
Yeah, you can make it.
Can...
Go hang out with
Can I check on the wall, on this wall, and see if it's like structurally sound?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
19.
Oh, something smashed into it. Maybe it was something picked up by the wind. Calvary? You scan your hands over the walls really quickly, Joyden, and yeah, it seems fine. It's a wall.
Yeah, this should be fine. You're fine. I don't know why you're freaking out about the walls.
A few tense moments pass, and then one of the rocks that you guys placed in the door pushes itself out, and sand begins to pour in through the hole, and it pools like liquid rushing through, and Abala draws her bow.
Wait.
Yeah, I removed
shit.
away from the doors. The sand begins to pool, and Abala and Rahid both draw their bows and look around nervously, and the sand starts to form itself into a shape.
Oh.
As it does, as it forms together, you see a long hooked nose, huge sharp pointed ears. The sand forms itself into little sharp fangs. Fairy-like wings flit from a gaunt stretched back, and a strange creature forms itself in the middle of the room, and we need to roll initiative.
Hello.
Go away.
Yikes!
Clearly, I was not ready.
Oh God, Buster, calm down.
Oh, what's happening?
What are you doing?
Whoa. No, I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Work keeps going.
Shit!
Oh, fuck.
Man, Buster just took over the turn order.
He's ready to go.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm sorry.
What would
I was
you-
wondering what my keypad was doing, and it's not
Okay,
working.
your first roll was a 12, so we're gonna go with that.
Sorry. Everything's going wrong tonight.
Oh,
I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
So Kelric, this creature forms itself in the center of the room, and you get to react first.
Okay.
It's a swirling, like it kind of looks like, Globby, but it's like formed out of swirling sand and dust, and the nose is long. It has this huge long nose, like a distended bottom jaw. It's a bizarre-looking creature.
Does Globby speak Abyssal or Infernal?
I can speak Abyssal.
No, I'm asking about Globby specifically.
Oh, you don't want to know about me? Okay, I got it.
No, I mean, you're wildly interesting, but I want to know about Globby right now.
I appreciate this being brought up because Globby needs to roll initiative as well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay.
So I
Just
will
take one of my 50 ones that I did by accident, and that should be fine.
It's kind of like 150.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for. What the fuck? Oh no! Stop it! Stop! What's going on?
It's still happening.
No,
I
stop!
can't scroll not fast enough to catch
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm so sorry. What's going on?
It's a lot of initiative.
Look away. Look away.
Stop it! Stop!
Close roll 20. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
What was-
it's time for
what
me to
was-
do something.
What was the first thing he rolled? Hang on. It'll take me a while to scroll up and find it. What are you doing that's causing this?
Wait, no, but
Okay, it's this fucking pad right here. It's not working. All right, I clicked it once and it did it 50 times. I tried.
Just have it roll one more time. You won't be able to tell where the top of it is because it immediately precedes the previous outrageous number of things.
Okay, go for it.
I don't know.
Go for it, Kelrick. It's your
Deep
turn.
breaths.
Okay, but I do want to know, does Globby speak
As
Abyssal?
long as you don't toss it.
You have no idea what languages Globby speaks.
Well, I thought I've heard him talk to before.
Mm-mm.
I think he's talked in common before.
No, he only speaks to Buster inside Buster's head.
Oh.
He's never spoken out loud.
Oh.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to go in Abyssal. Are you alright? It sounded like you hit the building kind of hard.
It's not an answer. The
Dang
thing
it.
just and like dust spits out of its mouth.
Fine. Well, then I am going to cast Plant Growth centered outside the door. Can I do that? Or do I have to do that?
I don't know. Is it a place does it have to be somewhere you can see?
I'm checking. Plants is in. I mean, large word is cast while use action.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, never mind on the plant growth. That is used for something else, but I'm totally going to do it later. Okay, let's do some spike growth. Spike growth. Yeah, we'll do spike growth centered. I'll put it in the chat. Okay, apparently I'm not putting it in the chat.
There it goes. 20-foot radius centered on a point within range. Sprouts hard, pointy. It doesn't say if to see it. So where do you want to cast it?
Just right here at the door. So that way it doesn't hit our guide friends.
Excuse me.
20 feet. That is 20 feet right there. Ha! I'm so good at this game. So, vines, spiky, crawling, thorny. Everything in the desert treats you like a fucking juice box anyway. Like, I don't know if you guys ever been to the desert, but every plant is pokey. So these pokey, thorny, angry-looking desert plants just began growing out of the ground and splitting stone and weaving their way together and create this net in front of the door. Is that your turn, Kelrick?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris. Oh wait, does that do something to the creature that's inside of it? Centered on the point within range, difficult terrain when a creature moves into the area. So go ahead and roll 2d4 for me. Oh, for every 5 feet traveled. So it won't count until it's moved. Okay.
Okay. How far? I'm not hitting. I'll just climb on up here. And do a little.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah. Give it a test in initiative.
I'll just do some stabbing.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yay.
That's better.
Yay.
Fixed. Hooray.
Thank you. Are you sure you're gonna be fine on your iPad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if those all hit. Did they all hit? I don't know.
They all hit, yeah.
Okay.
That question's at 20.
It is.
There.
You critted!
Oh, it's immune to poison, just like everything else. So you begin thrusting away at this thing, and you can feel like you're stabbing into like balls of sand. You can feel your blades grating against, like it's like stabbing into a bucket filled with sand. But as you thrust into it, you can see chunks of it are peeled and pierced away, and and then sort of dissipates into nothingness. There's just sand collapsed on the floor.
Goodbye, I guess. Well, how many hits did it take to kill it?
2.
Was it all of them? 2?
I'm sorry to point this out, but Chris, you moved into spiky land.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, so you take 2d4 points of damage.
No.
Sorry.
Well, whose fault is that, Kelrick? Do I take damage per
every 5
foot
feet
that I move?
It's 2d4 for every 5 feet that you travel within the thing, so you take 5.
Oh, lame.
So you just have to force your way through the brush and brambles that Kelrick has summoned.
Kelrick, why'd you do this? Why did you hurt me so?
You walked into it, and it was to stop any additional problems.
I didn't realize that I was standing in it.
Is that your turn, Chris?
Well, ideally, I'd like to. I want to like. I wanna go and like plug up the hole.
You'd have to walk through the brambles to do it.
I sure would.
Which would mean you would take another 5, 10, so 3.
I can drop it if you wait for the turn to.
Yeah,
I can also cast jump on you so that you could like jump right on the spot and then
You
jump
take
right
another
out.
6d4 damage to walk through it.
I probably
What about
could
jumping on
actually
it?
just jump if I wanted to wait another turn or something. I guess I'll just stand in these brambles since I'm already in them.
Okay.
I'll just stay here.
Okay. There's another crashing noise at the wall.
I should probably also add that since it's a 20-foot radius, that means technically there's 20 feet outside as well.
I don't want a whole dungeon. I just want some like rocks. Roll 20. Yeah, this will work. Let me make this a bit bigger here. Okay. There's another booming, like crashing sound, and one of the walls gives way. It crumbles in, and stepping into the gap left by the crumbling wall is a hulking creature. Put that guy in the middle. There we go. It's a huge, like craggy piece of earth, but it looks humanoid.
Anthropomorphic.
Thank you. It's this hulking 10-foot tall stone creature that smashes a fist through the wall. The whole structure shakes. More tiles collapse from the ceiling, and it steps into the room. Luckily, all I can do is move. And then at the south side of the building, there's another boom. And pretty much the same thing happens.
Oh.
Run, Buster!
Luckily, it was their actions to knock down the walls.
Ah, is that a Tarask?
No. Let me grab a Tarask real quick so you can see how big they are.
No, no.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Tarasks are like, I don't want to go looking for my Tarask token, but they're Godzilla sized.
Oh.
So it's like its
Yeah.
foot is the size of this building.
Ew.
That is their turn, which makes it Buster's turn.
Hey, sorry about all that. Okay. Globby, it's just you and me, son. Oh, let's do this. I'm going to quarterstaff it and see what happens. Dunk.
A 21 hits.
Cool. Cool.
For 5 points of damage. Okay, so you rear back as you see this giant creature come into the room, Buster, and whack it with your stick. And I don't know if you've ever hit something really hard and that thing didn't move, but it like reverberates into the staff and into your arms. It seems to vibrate you as much as it does the creature. One tiny little pebble kneecap, tink, pops off, but like it doesn't seem to have much effect.
Ow! That didn't work. I
Is that
try to
your
run
turn?
away. I try to run away.
It's gonna try to like swipe at you with a giant stone fist as you move away from it.
Hey, that's okay. I don't want to be right in front of him anymore.
22 to hit.
Fuck yeah, fine.
15 points of damage.
I hate him!
So, Buster, as you run away, you just feel rocks crash into the back of your head. You stumble, but continue moving.
Oh, boy.
You can move another
Ooh.
20 feet. Run!
Oh.
Which makes it these jabronis' turn. Just gonna put this up. Wait, what just happened there?
Rid of the sand forest stuff. But you probably saw that.
I accidentally got rid of Kelrick's vines.
Oh
What did I search for to find those? Bramble?
no! My spiky bits.
Thorn? Thorn is what I searched for. There we go. Okay. Which makes it the dust creature's turn. Let's just start cranking these dudes over to the token layer. So through the holes in the rocks and the walls starts filtering more and more dust that forms itself into these imp-like creatures. Two of them do move through your brambles there, Kelrick. So you get to roll. It's 20 feet. What's
Every 5 feet, so it's whatever.
so each one of them takes 64 points of damage. They may just die in the brambles.
That was the idea.
So just roll 64. Just roll once for both of them for me.
Okay.
You still there, Danny?
Yeah, you kill both of them. So they try to find their way, like clawing and turning to dust and reforming through the dust and brambles, but are just shredded apart, and they just become dust and pebbles upon the floor. The other ones move into the room. One of them is going to attack Abala, and then 3 of them are going to attack Globby.
No!
Oh no.
Or is he still under your hat? Have you let him out yet?
Let's say I didn't.
Okay, I'm going to move him up next to you then.
Okay.
Which means how much movement do they have?
Oh. No, wait. Now, wait a minute.
They actually can't quite, so they're just going to use their full turns to move up in front of you guys.
Ugh.
But one of them
Well,
does attack Abala.
I'm invisible.
Oh, well, it doesn't know you're there then.
Okay. I'll just pretend to be.
A 7 is not going to hit Buster, I don't think.
Nope. For
You-
once.
So that is these things' turns, which makes it Curtis's turn.
Cool. I don't know how to move on the Roll20 app, but let's just say I want to get closer to the sand thingy next to our pal.
Okay, I can move you. Doink, there you
Oh,
are.
thank you. And hopefully
Wherever you are, there you are. It's like my dad always used to say. You don't have to be within melee range to do. Or are you doing Dissonant Whisperers or Myth Carver? Which one are you doing?
See if Myth Carver does anything.
Okay, so you want to slash at it with your sword?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have advantage unless you inspired someone.
Oh, well, who needs inspiring?
That's completely up to you.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll give it to Layla, who's
Okay.
guarding Ira.
So you shout out to Layla to protect Ira, and then you feel Mythcarver hum in your hand and swing at it. Yeah, 13 will hit
Cool.
for 8. It slashes through the sand. You feel it grind and grit its way through, but it does seem to have some effect. On top of that, you've been using Mythcarver fairly consistently. Now might be a good time. Why is it not on my... It's not on my Roll20 for some reason, so hang on a second while I look this up. You feel the hum and the sing of Mythcarver in your hand, and as you reach out and inspire Layla, like it Mythcarver almost snaps and warbles like a tuning fork, and it swings out. It awakens.
Oh, what is happening?
It gets additional
Whoa.
effects.
Woo!
So it goes up to a +2 short sword to attack rolls and damage, which I'll save. It also does an additional 1d6 points of force damage, which I'll add. And whenever you use your cutting words feature, do you have the cutting words feature as a lore bard?
I don't
you
think
do.
so.
I think you do. Whenever you, if not, I'll change it to something else. Whenever you use that feature, when you hit someone, that target has disadvantage on their next saving throw.
Cool.
So it does a bunch of neat, cool new shit. So the thing will take 1 more point of damage. So you guys all see Mythcarver like warble and like a song plays throughout the way stop here. Where the fuck is your character sheet, Curtis? I gotta edit Mythcarver. Magical bonus is now +2.
Yay.
It also does an extra 1d6 points of force damage. Oh, roll a d6 for me. Because you get that extra damage.
Mhm.
And whenever you use your cutting words feature. Okay. All the text for it is now in. Another 5. That's enough to kill it.
He wants so much cheese.
So, when the thing just scatters to dust, and there's a moment where Curtis like feels the vibrato, like the song of this thing in your hand, and you feel like a growing bond with this strange weapon that you found.
Oh, I love this thing.
And then I gotta look at Bard while Layla takes her turn. You are
Kills so
inspired.
effortlessly.
Whoosh! She's gonna pull out her sword. She's gonna activate the fire, and then she's gonna be like, "This is where you get out." I don't know. Anyway, she's gonna cast spirit guardians at 4th level, higher level
Ooh.
cast. Let me
Dang.
take that down. And ignore the first radiant. I fucked up. Sorry.
Spirit Guardians?
Yeah.
This is your makeup thing, right?
Yeah. All of my makeups.
Hang on.
Wake
Cat,
up.
Cat gave me one of these that was smaller.
Just makeups.
What's the radius on Spirit Guardians? It's 20 feet, right?
15 foot.
15.
I feel like it needs to be even smaller than. I'm sorry.
I haven't actually put the one that's even smaller up yet. I haven't had time to upload it. I think if they were any smaller than this, you wouldn't be able to see them.
That's okay, because you can still see the tokens, and that's what's important.
There you go. So 15-foot radius, the flooding makeup appears around you.
Can you attach them to me or let me have
No,
control
I'll have
of
to
them?
move them. I can give
Okay.
you control of them.
Yeah, we'll do that and then I can move them when I move my character.
There you go.
And then me. And I'm gonna move up here to where it hits the dude.
Okay. So it needs to make a wisdom save.
Mhm.
It has the wisdom of stone. It got a 3.
Well, then it takes 18 points of damage.
Yep. Okay. So this thing begins to get made up. It has lipstick now.
Aw.
But they're bludgeoning away, picking and pulling at him. That is Layla's turn.
Does Ira in the turn order?
Ira runs away. Yeah, I'll add her.
That's fine.
Sorry, a lot of NPCs.
I was gonna say hi to Ira.
She'll go next round. So is that Layla's turn?
Yeah, action, bonus action. Yep.
Movement. Okay.
Movement.
Globby.
He's gonna sting this bloke right here.
Okay.
See if that works.
24 will definitely hit.
Ooh.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, poison doesn't work, eh?
It doesn't seem to have any effect on this creature, and in fact, Globby in your head shouts in frustration.
No, son, you're not impotent, I
But still, he stings away. He does a little bit of damage. Joyden, it's your turn. So he flitters out of the hat, claws into this thing that looks like him and is about the same size, and the stinger buries into it, and then he yells at you in frustration. And then Joyden, it's your turn.
I am going to sneakily walk over to this pillar, and I'll bust her out by shooting that sand person. Not the same one he attacked, the Globby attack, but
Okay.
that one.
That one? Cool.
Yeah.
23 will definitely hit, yeah.
Hell yeah. I do that
Fucking
much
20
damage.
points of sneak attack.
I got
Holy
extra two.
shit, you're no longer invisible. But the arrow, so Buster, an arrow just whips past you, an icicle swings past your ear, clipping a feather as it goes, and it smashes into this thing, and you see the individual little pebbles and grains of sand that make up this strange creature freeze across its body, and it just frozen rock collapses to the ground.
Ooh. Thanks, Jordan.
Is that your
I'll
turn,
warn you
Jordan?
next time. That's it.
Okay, Kelric.
Kelric is going to move here and say, Ira, do you want your tail back? Kind of.
She just looks at you confused.
I can make you into a scorpion.
She shrugs.
Alright, we're gonna polymorph her into a giant scorpion.
I think you have to touch her.
I can do that. I think I get that. Can I get that far? Yeah.
I think. I'm not 100% sure. One action. No, range 60 feet.
Yay!
Are you gonna turn into a giant scorpion?
Yeah. Because she had a scorpion tail before. She knows how to use that.
Ira
And
is
it-
now this.
It fits into the theme.
There it is.
Oh shit, a scorpion.
Ira's form morphs next to Joyden, and two big giant pinchers crash into the ground. And it clacks around.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, it's your turn. Polymorph is concentration, right?
Yeah, so the rebels go away.
Thorns are gone. Yeah, they
Oh,
wither and die.
those might have been useful, but
You
that's
tried
okay.
to
I did, but then all these dudes came in. But there's like no use plugging up the hole anymore because there's much
the
bigger.
giant hole in the wall.
There's two
Yeah.
big giant holes in the wall. Yeah.
So I guess I'll just come over to this guy if I can.
Yep. You see, run, leap off the little ramp that leads into the room, and then I assume
Um,
swords will happen.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be super effective because they're like big stone boys, right?
18 hits, 26 hits, and a 14 does not hit.
Okay. Phew.
So as you're chipping away at them, yeah, you get the sense that specifically, like stabbing them doesn't seem to be having much of an effect.
Yeah.
Maybe if you could cause some sort of concussive like force, that might have more of an effect. But the little poking, you're needling away.
I don't have any of those.
Yes, you do.
Do I have brass knuckles? Does that
What kind
count?
of damage? What kind of damage do brass knuckles do?
Yeah, but I don't have them set up in my character sheet.
I mean, I could throw them on there for you real quick.
Yeah, okay.
They do bludgeoning damage, which is not quite
Yes.
concussive force. But if you were to use your belt,
Yeah. Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like these are things that Chris could because she's.
No, I
fighter,
knew
these are
what
things
you were
Chris could
getting at, but I
suss out.
thought like other weapon like piercing and slashing did lightning and
Piercing and slashing do
bludgeoning.
lightning, bludgeoning does thunder.
Yeah. I just didn't know if I had any actual bludgeoning weapons on my sheet. I guess I do now.
They do 1d4 bludgeoning damage. What? It's not letting me do it right now. I will mess with it.
Oh, well, I'll just put it in there.
Yeah, because you know how to do it. I will let you do it. Which makes it Ira's turn, and she's a fucking scorpion, so she's gonna scorp something. Okay, Ira the giant scorpion.
You sure?
Uh,
I'm good.
Two claws
Yeah, I like
dart
sitting
out
on the
at
bed.
these
My back
things.
hurts.
So first claw hits. I don't know how much damage this does. 7. Second claw misses, and then she tries to sting it. Hits for 5 points of damage. Ooh, this thing would be nasty against something that wasn't immune to poison. Still, 12 is enough to kill this. So the scorpion Ira rushes across the room, skitters across, grabs a hold of one of these things that is attacking Buster, pulls it in close to it, and smashes a stinger into its face, and it turns to dust in Ira's scorpion claw.
Ooh.
Which makes it these guys' turn. I'm gonna roll a d2 3 to see which one of you guys it attacks up to the north. So 1 is Chris, 2 is Bala, 3 is I forgot. Did I not roll initiative for them?
They haven't
No.
gone.
No, it's too many.
It's been a full round.
Okay, and then okay. So a D3 is gonna, or 1 is Chris, 2 is Bala, 3 is Layla. 1, so it attacks Chris. So Chris, two big, giant, rocky, bouldery fists come slamming down at you. I say that, and then I click the button, and nothing happens. Let's try it again. There's one. Okay. 25 to hit.
That will hit.
18 points of damage, and then 25 to hit on the second attack.
Jesus.
That will also hit.
19 points of damage. So you're just
I'm-
buffeted by boulders. Just
I'm
whack,
gonna
whack.
carry one of those.
Okay. So you reduce the damage by 7 plus your dexterity modifier.
Yeah. Wait, so how much was the second hit?
19.
It was 18 and 19?
It was 18 points of damage and 19 points of damage.
God. Okay.
Ah,
Oh, it has to make a wisdom save. At the end of its
Oh
turn.
yeah, it's the start of its turn.
Or at the start of its turn.
Yeah, you gotta keep me honest with that kind of stuff, because I'll forget. I keep forgetting about all the NPCs I have. 15?
Nope. Fail. So it'll take 16
16.
points.
You gotta turn off your thing when you're not making attacks with your sword. Okay, so makeup is still the ends of the points of its like little spars are painted a bright pink color, which makes it this one's turn. The only thing it can get to is Ira and Scorpion form. So it makes 2 attacks against Ira. 24.
no.
It's okay. That
and
form has like 50 something hit points.
20, 52. So she takes 27 points of damage.
No.
Shit.
It
Jeez.
just smashes the scorpion like a bug, but Ira is still a scorpion, which makes it Buster's turn.
Well, it's time for me to do something new. I want to hold this monster with my hold monster.
Ooh, that's new.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw. I take it on the one closest to you.
Oh, well, I wanted to hold this guy.
Which one? The one up here?
This
Yeah,
guy.
the one closest to you. Okay. I got an
Yeah.
11 on my saving throw.
So my
So
spell
what's your-
save is 13.
13, so it fails. So it suddenly freezes up as Buster chants and points at it. It just locks in place.
Ah!
Saving throw or be paralyzed. So what does the paralyzed condition do? While I'm looking that up, it is the dust creature's turn. All the ones up here are dead. There's only one of them left. I guess it's just gonna float over here and attack Buster.
Ah!
Keep your concentration.
I must concentrate.
So it's just gonna. This is the only attack any of these things have been able to make. It's gonna claw at you.
Oh,
17.
yeah.
4 points of damage. It just rakes
Ooh.
sand across your face. You feel the pebbles bounce against you, and then it reforms.
Ow! To go to the beach.
I hate sand.
Ugh, gets
Layla.
everywhere.
Of course. That's the name of today's episode, by the way.
Wisdom save for concentration.
Oh yeah, make a wisdom saving throw for me for concentration.
Not Constitution.
No, yeah, it's a constitution saving throw. She's right.
Oh, sorry.
So yes, Buster needs you to make a con save to maintain your hold monster.
Ooh,
DC is
okay.
10.
All right.
Ugh.
Concentrate. What?
Constitution. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
Which makes it.
You skipped me.
Oh shit. That's because I got interrupted. Layla, it's your turn.
I want to do. It's a good question. I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon behind this guy.
Out pops the lollipop.
Lipstick.
Or yeah, sorry, lipstick.
And it's gonna whack this big rock boy. And then I'm going
A
to
21 will hit.
hit it with my fancy on fire S word.
Okay. So the spiritual weapon appears behind it, crashes into it, stone splinters away.
Distraction from Fidelius. And then I'm gonna swipe
A
it.
10, a
Hold
10
on.
will not hit.
I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration, which is a
Okay.
D8.
I don't know.
Yep.
1d8.
It goes up as you level. Is it still a D8?
I think so. I don't think it changes at 9.
I don't know.
15.
15 unfortunately still does not hit.
No.
So you just rake across its stony hide.
Then that is my turn.
Okay. Curtis.
I, while I'm refreshing, roll 20, buying time so I can get to my spell sheet. There we go. Ooh. Maybe I can cast it at level 5. See if that works.
Bestow curse. Okay. You touch a creature. That creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So whom are you touching? You touch this big guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move this. Get it out of the way. You move up to him. You reach out. Tendrils of dark energy grasp at the stone creature, and it does a wisdom save. It gets a 5. So what is the curse you are bestowing?
Two.
It has disadvantage on saving checks and ability scores made with the ability score you choose.
I'll say the
Or it
wisdom
has
saving
disadvantage on attack rolls.
throw. The third
Choose.
one.
Oh no, it does all of them. Choose one ability score while cursed. The target has a disadvantage on saving throws made for that ability score. So it's disadvantage on wisdom saves. Put an Ooga Booga mask on it. It also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. And it also has to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turn, or it wastes its action doing nothing. While it is cursed, your attacks deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage against it.
Oof.
That's
Wow.
a nasty fucking spell.
I think it's
Nice.
just I think it's just one of those to choose from.
When you cast this spell, choose the nature of the curse. Oh yeah, you're right, correct. Yeah, so you can pick one.
So the third one, the wisdom saving throw.
So okay, it has disadvantage on wisdom saves. Cool beans. Which makes it Globby's turn.
All right. He's gonna do what he does best. Poke the poke.
Not the poke.
That will hit.
Haha. And well, that's one thing he does well.
It will take 3 points of piercing damage.
What,
Tink.
3?
Yeah, it's resistant.
Oh, no!
Mm.
And it's immune to
No!
poison. I'm fairly sure.
Fucking
Yeah, it's
A.
immune to poison. So
Oh
it just
my god.
Globby chips away at it and then looks at you frustrated. Joyden, it is your turn.
Oh, you're winning, son!
No! Fuck!
I'm attacking this guy.
26 will hit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You just freeze more rocks. Crumples. Do you want to move or use your bonus action to hide or anything while you're
Sure.
murdering half the monsters on the battlefield?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to hide and I'll move over here.
Cool. Make a stealth check for me.
Yeah.
Calric, it is your turn. This dude is paralyzed, by the way.
That many.
Yes.
Put a lightning bolt on. This dude has disadvantage on wisdom saves. This dude is paralyzed, which does something.
Stuff.
He has to make a
It
save.
can't do anything on its turn. It automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against it have advantage.
Have some blight, buddy. If the
It'll load eventually. It's been one of those nights where nothing wants to fucking load.
Okay.
Con save. So does
Oh, damn.
paralysis, dexterity? No, so it doesn't affect this. So con save for the earth elemental. Pretty good at these. 17.
Okay. Dang.
Is it half?
half?
I think it's half damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So half of 38 would
19.
be 19. So he's still necrotic energy cracks and pieces of rock chip and just fall off of him. But it is still standing. Chris, it is your turn.
I'm gonna lightning up.
Light him up.
Only on each of its turns.
So advantage.
What do I do with it?
Advantage on what? Not against this thing. It has disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's in the middle of my maneuvers for some reason. I know how to do things. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna pull out these brass knuckles, I guess, and start punching it.
Chris pulls out the brass knuckles out of her bag
Oh,
and
that
smashes
one.
her hands together, and there's a boom like that echoes through the chamber, and the wings of lightning arc across her back.
Hoo-wee.
Your first attack and third attack both hit
Okay.
for 9 and 10.
Yeah.
And it's actually vulnerable. So what's 19 times 2?
38.
38.
Oh, God.
It takes 38 points of damage, Chris. So as you punch into the thing, just giant chunks of rock. As the impact hits, there's a boom, like a thunderous sound. And as it hits, just pieces of it fly away.
Delicious.
And there's just sand and bits of rubble flying off of it.
Woohoo.
Abala is going to use her action to disengage and just run behind this pillar.
Bye.
Engage, repeat. Engage.
Rahid will shoot an arrow or 2 arrows at the thing. Natural 20. Holy shit, Rahid.
Yeah.
And a 10. Okay. 8, so 4 points. The arrows plink off, mostly shatter. Don't seem to do much. Giant scorpion, claw, sting. Miss. So she just claws and stings at this thing ineffectually, just is grasping at it and flicking out her stinger. Which makes it the earth elemental's turn. One of them rolls a wisdom save at the end of his turn and gets a natural 20, so he's no longer held. But that's gonna be his whole turn. He's not gonna get to do anything else.
Thank God.
The other one rolls a wisdom save with disadvantage against Layla's thing. Gets a 2. So Layla, go ahead and roll damage for your spiritual guardians.
That's right. Fucking eat all of that. Ugh, dang it. I did it again. 19 points of damage.
I mean, 19 is still a good big chunk, so it gets made up. It's still, however, standing, so we're gonna roll a d3 to see who it attacks. They're not overly intelligent. It's a Layla. So Layla, 2 big giant fists swing across at you. Is anything you have up concentration?
Oh, me? Yeah, Spirit Guardians concentration.
17 to hit.
Does not hit.
23 to hit.
Does hit.
Okay, 12 points of damage. So one fist swings by, you duck down, bring your shield up, it rakes over the top of you, and as you stand back up, another fist comes raking up from underneath you, sends you reeling back, but it just barely clips you.
I guess Constitution save then.
Yep. DC 10.
10.
You maintain Spirit Guardians. Buster, it's your turn.
Alright, well, I'd like to cast a Hex if I can, as a bonus action against Mr.
Yeah.
Butthead here.
You can. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. Oh.
So he's just hexed. You just get the extra damage if you hit him.
Oh, okay, cool. And for my real action, my action, I'm going to do Scorching Ray. Oh, fuck.
Scorching Ray, I think you get multiple attacks.
Yeah, I get like 3.
I gotta look. It's more because you have to cast it at 5th level.
I know. I have 5 then.
You create 3 rays of fire when you cast a spell. You create 1 ray for every additional spell slot above 2nd. So 2nd level is 3. 3rd level is 4. 4th level is 5. Are you doing it 5th level?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at
5th
5.
level is 6. So you get 6 of these.
Wow. So,
So 1 is a miss. It just Buster's like, I don't know how this works. Woof, big gout of fire. But you have a bit better control against it. So go ahead and roll 5 more attacks for me, Buster.
that should
Hit.
be easy. Hey, 1 hit.
Just do all the attacks first.
Okay.
Miss.
Okay.
Hit.
Hey.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 2 more. Hit. 1 more. Hit. So you get 4 hits. So I need you to roll damage for that 4 times.
Yee. 2, 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4.
And then I need you to roll 4d6 for hex.
So that's
40.
36 total, by the way.
Yeah, I got it. And then I need 4d6 for hex.
Okay.
Damn.
And that's another 12.
48.
So Buster reaches out with one hand, and the tendrils of like blood red energy begin clawing their way into this thing, and with the other hand rears back and it lights on fire, and as his hand rockets forward, just almost seemingly random beams, like a shotgun blast of fire, just at this thing, and begins slamming into it. And for every little ray that hits, the blood red energy begins pouring out of the chunks of stone that are melted and burned away. Buster does an unholy fuck ton of damage. Lots. This thing is it's bloodied. It's at half hit points now. The dust methods, I believe, are all dead, which makes it Layla's turn.
I'm getting attacked by a dog.
Oh no.
Ugh. I will smack him with Fidelius.
Okay.
Alright. Go!
Nope.
No!
Shing just rakes across its stony hide.
Man, Fidelius never gonna hit anything. And then I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon smack him.
Okay. Nope. So just nothing finds purchase.
I got nothing, guys. This thing is too hard.
Curtis?
Try harder.
But okay, Jordan.
Just straight through. Only way through is through. I don't know.
Does anyone need inspo? Buster, are you doing okay?
I'm doing okay right now.
Buster's beating ass.
Oh.
I got
Just
nothing.
doing that.
Well, you're doing great anyway. I'll inspire him.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Everybody doing all right? Like I just have this vision of Curtis because I always imagine Curtis in the outfit, like with the like sarong skirt thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's either the sarong skirt thing, or I often imagine Curtis in dad shorts, like khaki colored cargo shorts.
Uh-huh.
You know, and he's got like a Swiss Army knife in his pocket. And like
Socks and
that's
sandals.
Yeah, 100%. That's the two ways I imagine Curtis. And he's just like, everybody doing all right? How we doing? Buster, you're doing a good job down there,
Good.
buddy. And Buster's like, I am doing a good job.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing great, Tiger.
I'm glad you noticed.
24 will hit Buster or Curtis.
Hey.
For 7 points of damage. So you carve another hunk of stone out of this thing. Its leg gives way as you strike it, and it collapses down to one hip. Like its hip impacts the ground, and one foot is sort of just stuck out at an awkward angle. It is still up, but it does not look good. Like
Nice.
it's a Legolas. Globby.
Oh, Globby, do your thing.
Hey girl, do your thing, stab.
Go,
Does
Globby.
Globby ever miss? For fuck's sake, that's a hit for 2 points of damage. He doesn't do it.
Two.
Well, unless the creature is like, anytime the creature's resistant to poison damage, which is fairly often, Globby doesn't do a ton of damage, but I don't think he's ever fucking missed. He's
No,
just constantly whacking things with that little stinger.
he really loves using his stinger, that baby.
He's so good at that stinger. Joyden, it is your turn.
I am going to shoot that motherfucker in the face if I can.
Yes.
I imagine he has a big face. This one.
North or south? Okay, that one. Yeah, I got you. 26 will hit.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. 33?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You did almost as much damage as Buster.
Ooh.
An arrow buries it, like it opens its mouth and a ball of dust begins to appear, and then an icicle goes into the mouth and freezes it into a ball that it has to like chew and spit out, and a bunch of stone teeth go with it. Yeah, you
Ooh.
fucked it up pretty good. Is that your turn, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak again.
Okay. Kelric. Remember, if you hide and the creature doesn't know you're there, which with a 21, nothing's gonna fucking know you're there, you'll have advantage on your next attack roll, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
anytime a creature doesn't know where you are, like if you're attacking from a hidden position, you have advantage on the attack roll.
no, okay. I was thinking it was like with the whole sneak attack. That's what stealth matters.
It gives you advantage on the attack, and the way you get sneak attack is if a creature's in melee with the creature, or if you have advantage. Either one of those can give you sneak attack. But hiding from a creature and being unaware of where you are on the battlefield will give you advantage. It's good to know just in case you roll a nat 20. So, whom are you healing?
Ira, just because it did take like half her hit points.
Not the giant earth monster?
Hit.
You're not going to heal the giant earth monster for me?
No.
The cracks and Scorpion Iris Carapace knit back together. It like shakes itself excitedly and then prepares to go in for the next sting.
And then I'm gonna bonus action. I'm super excited because with my level up, I got to go upwards with the CR of creature that I can turn into, and one of them's a dog. So I'm gonna turn into a winter wolf.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, hang on a second. I don't have a thing prepared for that, but
Sorry.
winter wolf. Because I'll have to go through and change its like mental stats, but let me give you.
I mean, if you just want to do the wolf stats for now, I can change the mental ones.
No, I can give you like a winter wolf stats. I just have to go through and change the mental stats. It's not giving me the option to say like controlled by. But there it is. I'm just gonna leave you here because otherwise you won't be able to see.
Woof.
That's a big dog.
Wolf to the extreme. Kelric, there's that like rapid transformation moment for Kelric as he begins to grow, and you guys see the paws and the snout of the dog that you were used to seeing Kelric transform into. But then it keeps going, and the thing gets larger and more intimidating. Its fur turns white and frosty. You can feel cold breath begin to pour out of it as this hulking. It's as large as the giant scorpion. It's a wolf the size of a horse, with snow white skin and tendrils, or like cold mist pouring off of it.
But it's
You will have to
got
let
a
me
rope
know.
around his neck.
Here, I will. It still has the rope around his neck. I will show you guys the picture of him. Cold steel blue eyes and the little black nose.
Aw, what a
They
pretty wolf.
are-
It's very out of place in the desert.
But they are giant, horrifying creatures.
Nice.
Digimon, digital monsters. Chris, it's your turn.
I'm gonna keep punching. Punchy.
I imagine one of those, like, have you ever seen It Man? I imagine Chris is doing that kind of thing to it.
Yeah, no, Chris knows how to throw a punch. 19, your first attack and your second attack hit.
What the?
Okay. There's another, like, it drops down to one knee, Chris, and it swipes over at you with one arm. You duck underneath and just throw a sharp uppercut into its armpit. There's a booming sound again, and its arm shatters and disconnects at the shoulder. And as it turns completely to face you, Chris rears back with a final punch, and you can go and describe how you kill it.
Woo!
Heard something about stone teeth earlier, and I
Oh,
got
yeah, they have, like, sharp
excited.
stone fangs.
I want to like punch the top of its head off so I can get at those sweet
Okay.
stone
Yeah,
teeth.
it's like they're like pieces
Hey.
of like obsidian or flint. Like they
Oh, I
look like
want it.
little stone arrowheads in its mouth. So Chris rears back and smashes her fist into the top of this thing's head, and there's a booming sound and then a grinding noise as the top of its head just cracks along the jawline and falls off. And then it has, like, you know, the head is on the ground and the bottom jaw is still sitting there with all the sharp rows of teeth ready to go.
I'm keeping those for my collection. Also, I'm going to. I guess I can only get that far. I'm gonna start on my way.
Okay.
Here, towards the
Which makes it your friend's turn. They will shoot the final creature with their longbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rahid hits it once and Abala hits it once, but they do a grand total of 6 points of damage to it.
They did their best.
Which makes it giant scorpion. A claw. Sting. Giant scorpion Ira manages to grab a hold of it with one of its claws and rake a piece away. She does 4 points of damage. Which makes it its turn. There is 1, 2, 3 creatures within range of it, so let's do a D3. Three is Globby.
Oh no.
God. Baby boy.
So 2 attacks against Globby.
Uh-oh.
A 27 to hit.
Oh, you bet that's gonna
Okay,
hit.
it just smashes Globby. It's 15 points of damage.
No!
Oh wait, no. Globby has resistances. Hang on.
Oh.
I always forget. Let me look at his character sheet really
Oh
quick.
yeah, bludgeoning.
Yeah, he is resistant to bludgeoning damage, so he'll take half, which is 7.
Ooh.
Which means it gets to make a second attack against Globby.
Yay!
16.
Yeah.
Also hits. So yeah, both William Shatner, both hands, like double fist punches. Globby just whack smashes it into the ground. There's just a black burbling ooze on the floor there.
Ah! Why, you fucking bastard!
Well, you know, as luck has it, Buster, it's your turn.
Yes!
Vengeance.
Vengeance! Vengeance! Oh, I'm all out of magic spells.
You still have Hex on it, though, so even if you use a cantrip on it, you get that D6 of extra damage.
Hey, that's alright with me. Gonna do an Eldritch Blast.
I think you get 2 at this level, but an 11 misses, so
Okay.
impacts one of the pillars behind it.
Wait, now that he now that he's not using any spell, can Buster use the bone armor? Because it's not like the disadvantage against spellcasting would be problematic.
Both attacks miss, unfortunately, Buster.
Oh, fuck!
And they both smash into the walls behind it. You're shaken by the smashing of your friend.
My darling.
These guys are dead. Layla.
I'm coming to help. Have fun. I don't know. How far can I move? Whoop, boop, boop. So like right about there. Is that how far?
Yeah, that looks about right.
Not quite far
I
enough.
think it puts it right on the edge of your thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a wisdom save. I got an 8.
Okay. You take 19
19.
points of damage.
Okay. So the makeup begins beautifying the creature. And like as it paints the lipstick and eyeliner on it, it eats into its rocky flesh.
And then
What's the acid you drop on rocks to see if they're carbonates?
hydrochloric.
Hydrochloric. It's like hydrochloric acid on, a limestone. It just bubbles and broils at it.
I would like to Ray of Enfeeblement. Wait, that's good. That's concentration. That will drop that one. Never mind. Do I know if I can animate dead? It has to be dead, not sand, right?
Yes, you need a body. Also, animate dead, I think, takes like 10 minutes to cast.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I don't know. If you have it, you can throw it in the chat.
That's fine.
I also don't know how Soon feels about you making undead.
I don't know either. I guess I could probably ask. I'll just inflict wounds on it, I guess.
I think you have to touch it.
I'll guiding bolt it then. I'll do something, okay?
25 will hit.
There we go.
For 14. Okay. So a bolt of radiant light slams down into the thing. It stumbles back. Is that your turn? You can bonus action move your thing 20 feet.
Yeah, let's do that. 20 feet.
Okay. Curtis.
I need Karen. Everyone's good. You're all good.
I guess I could use a little healing, but I'm not in dire straits.
Well, it looks like you got it taken care of over there, so have this for me.
For me?
Curtis surveys the battlefield and thinks, I'm gonna heal myself.
Oh, I meant to send that to what's his name? Buster.
You have to touch him to cast Cure Wounds, and he's 50 feet away from you.
Oh, you're gonna make me walk all the way over there to heal you, Buster.
It would take your whole turn just to walk up to him.
I mean, it'd be nice.
All right.
If you could reach me.
Oh, where are you?
I'm under Layla's stuff
Right
here.
You could walk up to Chris and heal Chris.
Cool, I'll do that then. Never
Okay.
mind, Buster. I found a new friend.
It's okay, I get it.
Are you just doing it first level?
Second, I think.
Or whatever level? But you're not like doing it at a higher level?
I mean, how bad is Chris looking?
Like roughly half.
Oh, I can do it. Let me try
A little bit more than half.
Let me do it at a higher level. No, that's not sleep. Ugh.
Just tell me what level you want to cast it at. I'll roll the dice for you.
4th.
4th. So that's 3d8. And what's your charisma modifier?
I closed my sheet.
Stop it.
Sorry. It's 5. It's 5.
Okay. You get 23 hit points back.
Oh, thanks.
As Curtis walks up, lays a hand on your shoulder, and is like, "No, everything's fine. You're my friend." You feel the like broken bones in your jaw from when this thing punched you begin to like set themselves back in place.
Yeah, you got this.
Globby is Gonzo, which makes it Joyden's turn.
Awesome. I am going to. Does Charm Person work on it?
It's not a person, so
Damn
that
it.
should answer your question.
Well, I'm going to sneak attack and attack it then.
And you have advantage because you were hidden,
Oh, right.
which is good because a 15 doesn't hit.
How about this one? No.
Also doesn't hit. So Joyden pops around the corner, unleashes an arrow, and then just ducks back around the corner. But a pillar nearby gets frozen. It doesn't gain any purchase.
I was excited. I'm too excited.
Which makes it Kelrick's turn.
Okay, so for biting purposes, I'm just gonna use the regular character sheet because that.
I have a character sheet open for a Winter Wolf. So you have two abilities. You have a Cold Breath, which is a 15-foot cone that requires a dexterity save, and then you have a Bite, which you will have advantage on, and it has the same effect as your Bite as the dog, where they make a strength save or you knock them prone. So you just let me know which one you do, and I'll click on it for you.
Oh well, the bite for the dog is the same as the damage wise, which is why I was like, I'm just gonna do it
wait,
this way.
hang on. I just remembered how to fucking do the thing.
But before you do, I actually realized something. Can I turn into monstrosities?
No, it has to be a beast.
Okay, the Winter Wolf is a monstrosity, unfortunately. It says large monstrosity, neutral evil, which and I was like, wait, okay, so everything was fine until I got to the cold breath. I was like, wait, that seems like a thing that makes it not a thing that I can turn into.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let you do it once because we've already done it, so I'll let you use it one time.
Okay.
So here is your cold Kelrick boy. I gave you under B shapes. You should have a character sheet for it.
Okay, I was just trying to play it, straight, and I hadn't actually attacked yet, so I was like, maybe.
No, I appreciate you being fair about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you do it. But it'll be a one-time thing.
Okay. Well then I guess I'll use the cold breath since I got one stop shot, might as well.
Yeah, well, click it for me.
I tried to, and it's not a clickable thing.
Cold breath. So it needs to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw or take 48 points of damage. Not real dexterous, these things. How's a 9?
No.
So 48 cold damage. Okay, so the giant frozen wolf creature inhales deeply, and then a gout of snow and ice comes out of its mouth, and icicles begin to form across its form. It rears back to take a strike, but its swing is slowed, and then stops before it can actually punch you, Kelrick. And then the rocks begin to like fracture. They begin to fall apart. It is dead.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yes!
Well, you guys didn't even need me over here.
Yeah, I had the same reaction you did, Kat, where I saw a wolf and I was like, gosh, you could probably turn into that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Well, on the upside, owlbears are options for me now.
owl bears are cool too. Let me
Where?
remove the winter wolf.
Does anybody want me to do a prayer of healing?
I want to collect teeth.
Yeah, they're just like sharp pieces of flint, like of actual stone. But you may begin pulling them out of the creature's maw.
Grabbing them.
You guys can still hear the dust storm crashing outside, and dust is beginning to fill, like sand is beginning to fill the room around you. Though it does not seem to summon any more creatures.
The winter wolf turns black. Do a werewolf.
Woo! Thanks, Layla.
Ira will shift back into her natural form, as will Kelrick. Ira looks at Kelrick and is like, that was fucking weird.
Sorry. That Yeah.
Kind of liked it.
Well, if you
She
ever
winks at you.
if you ever want to turn into anything else, let me know. Like, and he's blushing. I can help. Because I turned you into something that I knew I could maybe turn into, and then I realized that I can probably actually turn you into meaner things than what I turned you into.
For future reference, Iris challenge rating is 4, so you can turn her into something with a challenge rating of 4 or lower.
Ooh.
I guess technically that's with all of her abilities and stuff, but I'm not gonna change it for now.
I was mostly worried about her hit points because like I don't know what they're like right now, and
I'm gonna leave. I'll just let you guys know. I'm gonna leave her hit points and stuff the same, but she doesn't have any of her special abilities anymore.
I don't know what that was before.
She had the thing where she could kiss you and kill you. She had a telepathic link with Layla. She could fly. She could teleport, become ethereal. She can't do those things anymore.
I meant her hit points. I didn't know what those were to start with.
Oh, her hit points. She based on experience and like being around her, she has about the same number of hit points as Layla.
Okay. Anybody need some healing?
I'm good.
I got 9 for anybody that wants them. 30 feet within this range of this nice glittery aura that I got.
The two scouts are like just wide-eyed, and they rush over to each other and begin checking each other over and talking in their native tongue. And other than the constant sound of wind and the dust that's still pouring into the structure, there's sort of a stillness that takes over.
Should we try to plug up the holes, or do you think they're too big?
Wait, you said the stillness, as in like the sandstorm stopped, or?
No, there's still like a sandstorm raging outside. You think you'll probably be trapped out here for a while.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to help put the rocks back. I don't know.
Do you guys want to take
Who
like a
shrinks
short
that?
rest while like those of you that are injured can take a short rest while those of you that are not can plug holes?
I think the prayer healing's only 10 minutes, so I guess 10 minutes
And then you'll go
Then I'll
try
go
to
help.
plug the structure up. Okay. You stack the rubble back up into the holes to prevent the sand as best as you can. This sandstorm is going to last several hours, however. And so you're kind of trapped in this room. And while the sandstorm is raging outside, and you can hear it, the building being buffeted and almost buried in sand. Some of you begin to sort of bandage up wounds, recoup what's going on. So Buster will get his spells back, and then the rest of you can go ahead and roll hit dice for me.
If it's gonna last for several hours, can I cast plant growth over a long rest's worth?
And why don't we go ahead and do the short rest so that I can do the cliffhanger for the night?
Fine.
So go ahead and take your short rest, guys. So anybody that's down on hit points, go ahead. You can go ahead and roll hit dice for me.
Hooray. Hooray. Oh, does Globby come back?
It takes an hour for you to resummon him, I think.
Oh, okay. I hope he can forgive him.
What I'll have you guys do is about 2 hours into this rest, I want you guys to go ahead and make perception checks for him.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn my inspiration.
I can do it with advantage because I'm attuned to shields.
Nat 20.
Same.
Nice.
Ooh.
Good thing
What
I used
do
that
I?
inspo.
Dang it.
Layla.
Oh, whoa.
First things first, you hear the sandstorm, but over the sound of the sandstorm, you begin to hear something else. And I want to know Let me know if you can. Where is it? Dude, you were literally here when I added these sound effects to the game earlier, and now I can't find it. I will do them with my mouth because it's gone out of my it's gone out of my audio tracks. Over the sound of the sandstorm, you begin to hear an additional wind, and it's rhythmic, like a beat. You hear a and then a as something heavy hits the sand, and then a long, howling, deep roar. And that's what will stop.
Uh,
I'm excited
shit.
about that.
Ooh.
I guess I should have taken the hint whenever you're like, "Hey, make sure you do a short rest."
Yeah, and make sure you do a
Well,
short.
Jordan was full at hit points. Where is that? That fucking
Yeah.
track is just gone.
That's spooky.
Yikes.
Yeah, like I wasn't worried about my health. It's just more of like knowing what's to come.
Everybody quick in the crevice. Oh god. Mm.
Oh, here it is.
Bone zone.
Bone Son, you know what I mean.
Here's the
Bone-sona.
sound. Here's the sound I was gonna play. Can you hear it, Susie?
Yeah.
And we will pick up with that next week.